day, we used to slide on these hoes. We was outside, we used to ride back and forth. Picking the baddest out the bunch and bringing them back to the O. I'm telling my dogs it's big game, whatever trying to get chose. The shorty was all up in my ear, talking about playing with her nose. Another one came and told me, talking about these other girls' hoes. I'm looking for something down to her, but kinda wild I suppose. And when I was headed out the door, shorty put on the code. And followed me out until my whip and said she ready to go. There's something about the game, but yeah, I think the timer was cold. I'm 7 to 40 to the crib and taking her back way home. Making a plot up in my head with me and shorty alone. Wanna believe you just relax and take his course alright. She wasn't prepared for all this time, cause back and forth all night. We can go back and forth, engine number 9. We can go back and forth, you the finest on my mind. I could play the daddy and you could play the mama, and we could get down on the living room floor. I could play the daddy and you could play the mama, and we could get down on the living room floor. See, back in the day, we used to slide on these hoes. We was outside, we used to ride back and forth.
Shit, I've been tripping over this one playing from the up. Who you talking about, girl? I mean, have you heard of Desi Hollow? Oh, you talking about Desi Hollow?
Feeling like sugar free to pimp, I got my cane to a T. I went to a party off a mission with my band Davis Crease. I heard of a shorty that was pulling up that message to P. Cause when I arrived, I seen a homegirl hella pressing indeed. She talking about golden fever color while she holding my sleeve. I'm thinking I let you off the hook tonight, my standards are mean. Tell her agree to buy a crew and then just lay nice and clean. Taking my chances rolling solo when she wanted to leave. The homie was on him too, we whooped the whoop and parted our ways. So one of my hands around the 40, other hand on the way. She wanna believe me on my stress and take his course alright. She wasn't prepared for all this focus back and forth all night. We can go back and forth, engine number 9. We can go back and forth, you the finest on my mind. I could play the daddy and you could play the mama, and we could get down on the living room floor. I could play the daddy and you could play the mama, and we could get down on the living room floor. See, back in the day, we used to slide on these hoes. We was outside, we used to ride back and forth.